2 times the choices. The Door Financial Visa Signature Credit Card gives you either 2% cash back or 2 reward points for every $1 in purchases. Earn $100 cash back or reward points when you spend your first $3,000 in the first 90 days. Door Financial Credit Union.
What makes Snyder Financial unique is that we're a family-run financial advisory firm.
Our clients enjoy working with us because we're a family. We understand family and relationships.
We absolutely find joy in the education process and building relationships with our clients.
Holistic comprehensive planning means that we're going to kick over every stone when a client comes to us. We think that finances are so important. We really want to help them feel educated and feel empowered with their planning.
We have the empathy and the understanding, whether it's an individual, a family, or if it's a business. Most of our business clients are closely held family businesses, so we can relate to their needs.
The level of service and commitment that we have to our clients, that's what we put above everything else.
Snyder Financial, a proud sponsor of the Flint City Bucks.
Your future starts at Flint.
The world needs students like us.
Students with purpose and passion.
We've got determination,
Spirit.
Tenacity.
Brains. Guts. Heart. We've got it all.
Pride in my school. Pride in myself.
The future is ours.
I'm proud of Flint.
There's no place I'd rather be.
At Regional Medical Imaging, we have a singular focus: patient care and imaging. Our patients are top priority. With RMI's new virtual check-in or VCI process, you can expect singular contact imaging, meaning you will only come in contact with the technologist performing your exam. At RMI, every technologist has the proper protective equipment, and we have enough supplies to offer every patient a mask. Your safety is our #1 priority. Regional Medical Imaging, our family taking care of your family.
Mothers-to-be have one important choice to make, and that's choosing Hurley Medical Center for everything from prenatal care and midwifery to that exciting delivery day. Don't delay your prenatal care. Mothers-to-be are safe at Hurley.
At Big John Steak and Onion, vegetables are no more than a condiment. We don't hide a few pieces of meat below a mound of veggies. Every Big John Steak and Onion is stacked with 100% ribeye steak, seasoned to perfection, and piled into a fresh Italian sub roll. If you want a lot of fresh vegetables, grab one of our salads, though we'll be happy to put some steak on that too. Don't forget to complete your meal with our original Big John kettle chips. It all awaits you at your local Big John Steak and Onion.
Hey Bucks fans, it's your center back here, number 15, Charlie Booth with the Flint City Bucks. Come join me and a few of my teammates on July 11th from 5:30 to 7:30 at Halo Burger on Hill Road in Grand Blanc for some free merch and some good food. Hope to see you guys soon.
Calling it a day, Carrie?
Oh no, there's more.
Like what?
More reps, more steps. More this, more that. More time to breathe. More hustle, more grind.
There's more to Carrie Underwood.
And I should wrap by midnight.
Impressive.
And there's more to Body Armor Light with natural sweeteners, no sugar added, and only 20 calories.
At PFCU, we know you work overtime to make everything around you just right. So we're here to make your day-to-day life a little bit easier. We're focused on providing you with the mobile services that allow you access to your accounts wherever your life takes you. Need to deposit a check on the go? No problem. Want to use Apple Pay at the grocery store? You can do that too. We are where you are. Stop in or visit us online and learn all the ways PFCU can help you find your financial focus in 2020.
At Kettering University, we believe that we succeed when the city of Flint succeeds. Over the past 10 years, we have partnered with the community to bring crowds back to the iconic Atwood Stadium, helped revitalize the University Avenue corridor, and had hundreds of volunteers help clean up during service Saturdays. Kettering remains committed to our partnership with Flint and the success of the community.
At Advanced Physical Therapy Center, our goal is to get you back to doing the things you love.
I felt really bad pain in my back. I came to Advanced Physical Therapy Center, and after therapy, I started to feel better again so that I can tumble and do gymnastics again.
I got up one day and I couldn't hardly walk. I came in here and the guys worked with me, and they got me back on my feet.
Don't let pain or injuries stop you from living your life to the fullest. The experts at Advanced Physical Therapy Center can help at 8 convenient locations.
Mobile Medical Response is Mid and Northern Michigan's premier EMS organization. But what sets us apart? Our 25 years of experience, our state-of-the-art technology, our response-ready ambulances, or is it our people? 600 highly trained EMS professionals and support staff committed to providing the best possible experience for our patients and their loved ones.
I'm glad I was there to help your mother.
Husband,
Son,
father, daughter. I'm glad I'm here to answer your call.
Did you know that your garage door is the single biggest object on your home? So if you're looking to add some curb appeal, it's a perfect place to start.
And right now, you can get 12 months same as cash. At Dover & Company, we carry the area's largest selections from top manufacturers. And don't forget to ask about our openers and accessories. We have it all, from battery backup, remotes, keypads, and OHD Anywhere that allows you to control and monitor your garage door from anywhere with your smartphone.
Dover & Company, your hometown garage door company since 1936.
1% interest on your checking account is nice, but 5% is better. Boost Checking from Dort Financial pays 5% APY on balances up to $10,000 when simple requirements are met. Earn up to $500 annually in dividends. Boost Checking from Dort Financial Credit Union.
If you have a hernia, turn to the experts at Hurley's Hernia Center of Excellence for treatment and repair. Procedures at Hurley offer faster recovery time and minimal pain. So don't delay your care. Hernia repairs are safe at Hurley.
What makes Snyder Financial unique is that we're a family-run financial advisory firm.
Our clients enjoy working with us because we're a family. We understand family and relationships.
We absolutely find joy in building relationships with our clients.
And we really want to help them feel educated and feel empowered with their planning.
The level of service and commitment that we have to our clients, that's what we put above everything else.
Snyder Financial, a proud sponsor of the Flint City Bucks.
Having grown up on the orchard my entire life, I always knew I wanted to come back into the family business. The goal was to create the best product possible, but more importantly, it was to pay respect to the tradition of our family's apple growing heritage and the profession that I've come to love. Our production team, our cider makers here, we really draw all of our inspiration from what we do here.
And it's pretty simple. Apples are grown here, they're pressed here, and they're served here. I think that no matter how far Blake's Hard Cider goes, it's always going to be rooted in our backyard.
Why would you choose to go anywhere else? At Regional Medical Imaging, we are dedicated to providing the best in diagnostic imaging in a comfortable spa-like setting. Our experienced technologists and radiologists, combined with the latest technology, deliver quality care with fast results.
At Regional Medical Imaging, we understand how important quality of patient care is to your health and are committed to remaining leaders in the ever-changing world of imaging and technology.
With 10 locations and over 200 staff members to serve you. For all of your imaging needs, choose Regional Medical Imaging.
Since 1936, Dover has been specializing in doors for your home.
Do you do garage doors?
Dover does it. the area's largest selection to meet everybody's style and budget.
But do you do entry doors?
Absolutely. From steel, fiberglass, wood core, we have the look you'll love. Dover does it.
How about storm doors?
Of course, we have them all. Steel, aluminum, glass, and the very popular retractable screen. Dover does it.
Were you going to ask about interior doors?
Why not?
You know it. Whether it's a hanging door, bifold door, sliding door, special shapes and sizes, Dover does it. For all your door needs, installation or service, trust the experts. We've been delivering quality for over 80 years. Dover does it.
Your future starts at UM Flint.
The world needs students like us.
Students with purpose and passion.
We've got determination,
Spirit.
tenacity,
Brains. Guts. Heart. We've got it all.
Pride in my school, pride in myself.
The future is ours.
I'm proud of UM Flint.
There's no place I'd rather be.
You work overtime to build the life you want. With PFCU Mobile Services, we are where you are, making banking easier and access to loans that will help you reach your financial goals. Stop by or visit us online today.
EMS training is very affordable. For the cost of one semester at a 4-year university, you'd be able to complete both your EMT and your paramedic training. In addition, if you come to work at Mobile Medical Response as an EMT, we'll pay for your paramedic training and provide the scheduling support for you to be successful in the program. And you can do all of this without amassing a great deal of student debt. There's a bright future in EMS. Once you obtain your EMT license and go on to obtain your paramedic license, your options increase dramatically.
If your grandparent needs immediate medical care, get to Hurley Medical Center. Hurley's emergency room was recently certified a bronze standard, level 3 geriatric emergency department. So don't delay your grandparents' care. Your grandma is safe at Hurley.
What makes Snyder Financial unique is that we're a family-run financial advisory firm.
Our clients enjoy working with us because we're a family. We understand family and relationships.
We absolutely find joy in building relationships with our clients.
And we really want to help them feel educated and feel empowered with their planning.
The level of service and commitment that we have to our clients, that's what we put above everything else.
Snyder Financial, a proud sponsor of the Flint City Bucks.
Calling it a day, Carrie?
Oh no, there's more.
Like what?
More reps, more steps. More this, more that. More time to breathe. More hustle, more grind.
There's more to Carrie Underwood.
And I should wrap by midnight.
Impressive.
And there's more to Body Armor Light with natural sweeteners, no sugar added, and only 20 calories.
Hey, Bucks fans, it's your center back here, number 15, Charlie Booth with the Flint City Bucks. Come join me and a few of my teammates on July 11th from 5:30 to 7:30 at Halo Burger on Hill Road in Grand Blanc for some free merch and some good food. Hope to see you guys soon.
Heart-pumping action, sweat-dripping excitement, testing your body's limits and breaking past them. Unlock your full potential at Ascension Genesis Health Club. As a member, you and your family will love taking advantage of our many amenities. With so much to choose from, you'll wonder why you waited so long to join. Don't believe us? Come try us for free. Ascension Genesis Health Club. Get in, get fit, get the most out of life.
1% interest on your checking account is nice, but 5% is better. Boost Checking from Dort Financial pays 5% APY on balances up to $10,000 when simple requirements are met. Earn up to $500 annually in dividends. Boost Checking from Dort Financial Credit Union.
At Big John Steak and Onion, vegetables are no more than a condiment. We don't hide a few pieces of meat below a mound of veggies. Every Big John steak and onion is stacked with 100% ribeye steak, seasoned to perfection, and piled into a fresh Italian sub roll. If you want a lot of fresh vegetables, grab one of our salads, though we'll be happy to put some steak on that too. Don't forget to complete your meal with our original Big John kettle chips. It all awaits you at your local Big John Steak and Onion.
At Regional Medical Imaging, we have a singular focus: patient care and imaging. Our patients are top priority. With RMI's new virtual check-in or VCI process, you can expect singular contact imaging, meaning you will only come in contact with the technologist performing your exam. At RMI, every technologist has the proper protective equipment, and we have enough supplies to offer every patient a mask. Your safety is our #1 priority. Regional Medical Imaging, our family taking care of your family.
Hurley Medical Center has the region's only children's hospital, the only children's emergency department, and the only pediatric intensive care unit. Don't delay your child's care. Children are safe at Hurley.
Since 1936, Dover has been specializing in doors for your home.
Do you do garage doors?
Dover does it. The area's largest selection to meet everybody's style and budget.
But do you do entry doors?
Absolutely. From steel, fiberglass, wood core, we have the look you'll love. Dover does it.
How about storm doors?
Of course, we have them all. Steel, aluminum, glass, and the very popular retractable screen. Dover does it.
Were you going to ask about interior doors?
Why not?
You know it. Whether it's a hanging door, bifold door, sliding door, special shapes and sizes, Dover does it. For all your door needs, installation or service, trust the experts. We've been delivering quality for over 80 years. Dover does it.
I didn't realize how limited my range of motion was, so when I raised my arm, it would go click, click, click all the way up, and now I can uniformly go up and down with no pain.
I'm fine now. I do everything now.
The improvements in simple things like laying down in bed and going to sleep in peace is invaluable.
Advanced physical therapy got me back into everything that I used to do faster than the doctors expect me to.
Don't let pain stop you. Advanced PT can help at 8 convenient locations.
Having grown up on the orchard my entire life, I always knew I wanted to come back into the family business. The goal was to create the best product possible, but more importantly, it was to pay respect to the tradition of our family's apple growing heritage and the profession that I've come to love. Our production team, our cider makers here, we really draw all of our inspiration from what we do here.
And it's pretty simple. Apples are grown here, they're pressed here, and they're served here. I think that no matter how far Blake's Hard Cider goes, it's always going to be rooted in our backyard.
What makes Snyder Financial unique is that we're a family-run financial advisory firm.
Our clients enjoy working with us because we're a family. We understand family and relationships.
We absolutely find joy in building relationships with our clients.
And we really want to help them feel educated and feel empowered with their planning.
The level of service and commitment that we have to our clients, that's what we put above everything else.
Snyder Financial, a proud sponsor of the Flint City Bucks.
At PFCU, we know you work overtime to make everything around you just right. So we're here to make your day-to-day life a little bit easier. We're focused on providing you with the mobile services that allow you access to your accounts wherever your life takes you. Need to deposit a check on the go? No problem. Want to use Apple Pay at the grocery store? You can do that too. We are where you are. Stop in or visit us online and learn all the ways PFCU can help you find your financial focus in 2020.
At Kettering University, we believe that we succeed when the City of Flint succeeds. Over the past 10 years, we have partnered with the community to bring crowds back to the iconic Atwood Stadium, helped revitalize the University Avenue corridor, and had hundreds of volunteers help clean up during service Saturdays. Kettering remains committed to our partnership with Flint and the success of the community.
At Regional Medical Imaging, we have a singular focus: patient care and imaging. Our patients are top priority. With RMI's new virtual check-in or VCI process, you can expect singular contact imaging, meaning you will only come in contact with the technologist performing your exam. At RMI, every technologist has the proper protective equipment, and we have enough supplies to offer every patient a mask. Your safety is our #1 priority. Regional Medical Imaging, our family taking care of your family.
Mobile Medical Response is Mid and Northern Michigan's premier EMS organization. But what sets us apart? Our 25 years of experience, our state-of-the-art technology, our response-ready ambulances, or is it our people? 600 highly trained EMS professionals and support staff committed to providing the best possible experience for our patients and their loved ones.
I'm glad I was there to help your mother.
Husband,
son,
father, daughter. I'm glad I'm here to answer your call.
Hey guys, my name is Foster. I'm here to remind you guys to visit the Hello Burger food truck tonight and grab your bite. Can't wait to see you there.
Calling it a day, Carrie?
Oh no, there's more.
Like what?
More reps, more steps. More this, more that. More time to breathe. More hustle, more grind.
There's more to Carrie Underwood.
And I should wrap by midnight.
Impressive.
And there's more to Body Armor Light with natural sweeteners, no sugar added, and only 20 calories.
Heart pumping action. Sweat dripping excitement. Testing your body's limits and breaking past them. Unlock your full potential at Ascension Genesis Health Club. As a member, you and your family will love taking advantage of our many amenities. With so much to choose from, you'll wonder why you waited so long to join. Don't believe us? Come try us for free. Ascension Genesis Health Club. Get in, get fit, get the most out of life.
Did you know that your garage door is the single biggest object on your home? So if you're looking to add some curb appeal, it's a perfect place to start.
And right now, you can get 12 months same as cash. At Dover & Company, we carry the area's largest selections from top manufacturers. And don't forget to ask about our openers and accessories. We have it all, from battery backup, remotes, keypads, and OHD Anywhere that allows you to control and monitor your garage door from anywhere with your smartphone.
Dover & Company, your hometown garage door company since 1936.
1% interest on your checking account is nice, but 5% is better. Boost Checking from Dort Financial pays 5% APY on balances up to $10,000 when simple requirements are met. Earn up to $500 annually in dividends. Boost Checking from Dort Financial Credit Union.
If you have a hernia, turn to the experts at Hurley's Hernia Center of Excellence for treatment and repair. Procedures at Hurley offer faster recovery time and minimal pain. So don't delay your care. Hernia repairs are safe at Hurley.
Hey Bucks fans, it's your center back here, number 15, Charlie Booth with the Flint City Bucks. Come join me and a few of my teammates on July 11th from 5:30 to 7:30 at Halo Burger on Hill Road in Grand Blanc for some free merch and some good food. Hope to see you guys soon.
Your future starts at UM Flint.
The world needs students like us.
Students with purpose and passion.
We've got determination,
Spirit.
tenacity,
Brains. Guts. Heart. We've got it all.
Pride in my school, pride in myself.
The future is ours.
I'm proud of UM Flint.
There's no place I'd rather be.
At Advanced Physical Therapy Center, our goal is to get you back to doing the things you love.
I felt really bad pain in my back. I came to Advanced Physical Therapy Center, and after therapy, I started to feel better again so that I can tumble and do gymnastics again.
I got up one day and I couldn't hardly walk. I came in here and the guys worked with me, and they got me back on my feet.
Don't let pain or injuries stop you from living your life to the fullest. The experts at Advanced Physical Therapy Center can help at 8.
EMS training is very affordable. For the cost of one semester at a 4-year university,
you'd be able to complete both your EMT and your paramedic training. In addition, if you come to work at Mobile Medical Response as an EMT, we'll pay for your paramedic training and provide the scheduling support for you to be successful in the program. And you can do all of this without amassing a great deal of student debt. There's a bright future in EMS. Once you obtain your EMT license and go on to obtain your paramedic license, your options increase dramatically.
And Kettering University for tonight's USL League 2 match featuring AFC Ann Arbor and Flint City AFC. Let's meet tonight's starting lineup for your Flint City AFC. Number 3, Jaden Ferragio. Number 7, Karen Berry. Number 8, Lauren Boss. Number 10, Abby Lethman. Number 13, Zoe Hudson. Number 14, Allie Leonard. Number 17, Sammy Lopez. Number 19, Caitlin O'Malley. Number 23, Jenna Blackburn. And number 28, Grace Simon. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, please welcome to the field Lisa Marie from Cars 108.
Good evening and welcome to Atwood Stadium for the inaugural game of Flint City AFC. You know, I have a lot of friends that live around the country and they always say to me, what is there to do in Flint? To which I respond, what isn't there to do in Flint? And now we have one more fantastic thing to do in downtown Flint. Welcome Flint City AFC. We have a couple special guests that I want to introduce you for our very first game. From the Flint City Administrative Offices, welcome Ms. Tommy Johnson.
It's a great day in the city of Flint. Thank you all the visitors to our great city. On behalf of Mayor Sheldon Neely, we welcome you here. We welcome the league, and we pray that you enjoy yourself here in the city and please continue to support, and thank you for loving Flint.
Now I want to bring to the field our very special guest. She's a former high school soccer player, a former collegiate soccer player for Michigan State University, and she is the Chief Marketing and Public Relations Officer for Ally Financial. Please welcome Andrea Brimmer.
Thank you, Lisa. It's so awesome to be here. The last time I stepped foot on this field was 40 years ago, and I played for Livonia Stevenson in high school, and we won a state championship on this field, the first ever girls state championship played. And the next year, I went on and played varsity soccer at Michigan State on the first ever varsity women's team at Michigan State. So I love this game. I love to see women playing this game. I love to have this level of soccer here. And this week, our company, Ally, just announced that for every dollar that we spend in men's sports, we're going to match dollar for dollar in women's sports. So, ladies, have a great match. Have a wonderful night. Soak in every single moment, and fans enjoy. This is incredible to have this level of soccer in Flint. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your caps as we honor America and those defending our country with the singing of our national anthem, performed this evening by Latina Martin from the Flint Institute of Music. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Fans, please direct your attention to the field for the Big B game ball delivery. Tonight's Big B game ball kids.
It's a new era of soccer here in the city of Flint, Michigan, as Flint City AFC plays its inaugural match here tonight, and they take on AFC Ann Arbor. And it's good to have you along with us here on 11 Sports, wherever you may be watching. Ben Holden on the call. Lexi Ayala is alongside me tonight, and a special night here in Flint, and a special season in women's soccer. The USL W League underway. The first match was played last night down in Indianapolis. Indy 11 defeated Kingshammer FC 3-1 in that match. In fact, we will see Indy 11 in here on Thursday, the next time that Flint City AFC plays. And Lexi, it's amazing the growth of women's sports, especially here in the sport of soccer. There are 40,000 young women that play college soccer. You were a college athlete. I know this means a lot to you to be able to be here, be a part of our broadcast this year. What are your thoughts as we're about to embark on a new journey for this franchise here, Flint City AFC?
I mean, just amazing, Ben, especially a lot of these girls on this Flint City team are local girls, so they're excited to come out here and be a part of this new era, especially for a team that feels like home already.
Yeah, there was a team back in 2018 that played around these parts, Genesee FC, as you see the officials ready to go, both teams taking pictures. It's a proud night for the franchise. Eddie Hudson is the primary owner, and they go way back. He goes way back with the head coach of this Flint City AFC team, Aaron Roy. 7 years as a Pro-Am coach, been coaching for 20 years. In fact, his first job was in Royal Oak, down south from here a little ways, as you see the AFC Ann Arbor group. But his first job was on a staff with the Bucks head coach, tied in, of course, with Flint City AFC, Andy Wagstaff. So a tangled web in the sport of soccer. And we had a chance to visit with Aaron a little bit on the field. We'll talk to him in the post game, and his team there as they're huddled around. Not the full complement here. They're still missing 5 starters from this lineup, which they expect to be a very strong lineup once they get everyone here when those players are able to break free from their college seasons.
That's right, and I know Coach Roy is excited about the girls that are out here already, feels really confident in the team that he has today, so it's going to be scary when those other 5 starters get back in here.
So 44 teams here in the USLW League, 254 matches in the regular season. The one down that was played last night, I mentioned, Indy 11 winning 3-1. 2 matches tonight. The other one, Kalamazoo at Detroit City FC, but all eyes here in Flint on this one. Flint City AFC, they're in the whites tonight. AFC Ann Arbor in the blues. And one of the prerequisites was for these teams to be formed this year was they needed a men's team to tie it in. And what a perfect way to tie it in with the Flint City Bucks, 2019 national champions in USL League 2. And they develop players every single year. And that's what this league is ultimately about, developing players for the next level. And you get a chance now to see potentially some of the new young stars here for Flint City AFC, Lexi.
That's right, and I rep Flint Town all the way. I'm from Swartz Creek, but this is my city. I love to be here. I'm excited about this new team.
Good stuff as we're underway here on 11 Sports. Ann Arbor with the ball. Play it up top, and it's swept out of there to the far side by Flint City. Just 14 in the selections tonight for Ann Arbor. That's all they have, so just 3 on their bench. And one of the things that Aaron Roy said, he said, look, I'll be honest, if I didn't tell you I have a little bit of nerves, understandably. He's done this a long time, but it's understandable when you're starting a new franchise. And certainly part of the game plan's got to be for Flint to try to get on top here early as Ann Arbor comes in there. And coming out to play that, Sophie Holman out of Rochester, Michigan. She will play at the University of Michigan. In fact, she graduated high school in 3 years, and she's here early to play with this Flint City team. It means that much to her to be a part of it.
Coach had a lot of great things to say about Omen. He said she's absolutely amazing. She's going to be such a surprise to anyone that hasn't seen her play yet, and a lot of people haven't because she is so young.
Committed to Jennifer Klein, the head coach in Michigan. In her high school days, a school record 16 shutouts. And you and I both talked to Aaron and probably told you the same thing he told me in regards to his keepers. Holman will be the one that starts the majority of the matches, but he wants to see them both play again. That's part of the development and why these young ladies are here.
That's right, and for the main key for Flint City today, head coach Aaron Roy said that they want to stay focused on themselves. They want to control the pace, focus on their strengths, playing fast, keeping Ann Arbor chasing them so that they stay in control. They don't really want to focus on Ann Arbor.
Kendall Robertson with the goal kick here for Ann Arbor. Loose in the circle and play back as Flint City with control of it here. Double team the ball, and Ann Arbor is able to get it away. Out wide with it here in the 3rd minute of the match. And it's going to go over to Flint City.
One of those things from the defensive line and Tiffany Hollingsworth just a mental lapse, just not being focused and focusing on the little things.
Ann Arbor trying to get a takeaway there, unable to. Pressure on it in the corner, into touch once again, and turnover is forced. Last touch by Flint City.
And now pay attention here with Flint City. They have a lot of numbers pressed forward, so they're going to try to get that back really quick and keep those numbers forward.
Ann Arbor with it on the back line to the near side. Ackroyd with it. Good turnout here, 60 degrees was the kick time temperature here. Finally, the sun is out here in the great state of Michigan. There's about a month of clouds, and it's good to see some blue skies here.
Ben, I swear it's been snowing 8 months long already. I'm excited to have the sun out.
Restart here for Flint City. Karen Berry with it there. Now they'll play it back up top. Jenna Blackman, 23 out there, a player that got high praise from head coach Aaron Roy, and chatting with him throughout the week about his club and what he's got. Plays at Western Michigan in the Mid-American Conference. Good play there, standing up, taking the ball away.
Yeah, great positioning and way to just be aggressive and get on that ball quickly.
Robertson, the keeper, comes out. Now they'll look to get set up and go on the move here. Out wide with it, near the touchline there. They keep it in. Good footwork over there by Ann Arbor, but Flint with a good job defensively trying to come away with it and maintain possession. And they do. Slipping through there. Lauren Boss now with it on the right foot.
And Lauren Boss is one of those players that coach said is a leader out there. She's one of the most vocal players on the court, so he's going to depend on her for a lot of the control of this game.
Can't have enough of those, right?
That's right. It's like a player coach.
Yeah.
An extra one out there, out on the field.
13 of the 18 they have on the roster now have been coached by Aaron Roy and his staff. They play it in and up high, and it came free. And Flint City right there trying to put it away.
Managing a supply chain is complex. Manufacturers and
but they are unable to.
Partner with the Genesee Group so they can focus on their core.
It was a nice play, though. Emily O'Malley at the mid started off with a really good wide touch to get it on that right winger side, and a great ball that hits off the crossbar. So they had the right idea.
Flint City back with possession. Grace Simon. Played ahead there by Caitlin O'Malley. Now a run after it. Into the box, right on the top of it, and Ann Arbor comes back, and they're able to break that up and play it out of harm's way for the time being. Good battle for it on the far side, but the whistle and the call goes in favor of Flint City here.
Well, talking about some of those leadership coach players, we have Olivia Brandon on Ann Arbor's end. She's great in the back line on defense, also another vocal player, and does a really good job at clearing that ball out of the danger zone. Brandon, she was the 2011 high school Gatorade Michigan State Player of the Year, so they're really excited about her accolades to have on this team.
Played in. Near post header there off the mark. I like the thought and the process there. Just a little bit off there for Flint City.
Well, the aggression's there, and they're attacking the goal, so it's just a matter of time until they're there at the right time right spot, and it all just works out for them. But they're doing the right fundamentals right now.
Jaden Frigerio was there with that chance on that near side post. Now Ann Arbor with some speed, played ahead by Jenna Smith, unable to link up there, and it'll be slowed up and played here by Sophie Holman. Karen Berry to the midfield line. Good job there by Ann Arbor coming away with it, playing it back down into the Flint City end. Berry with it again. Off of her foot, so a good challenge there. Forcing the turnover there, coming up with it was Claire Cahalan.
Cahalan does a really good job in that mid position. She's ready to fight on the defensive end, and then she's ready to turn that switch and then fight forward for the offensive end as well. She can play both ends.
Ann Arbor on it again. Hazel Wright came away with it. 50-50 ball here, and two number 7s there battling for it. Now Flint City gets it free to the back. Caitlin O'Malley.
Oh,
nice
great
little
touch
there, yeah. Left-footed ball in, knocked down by Ann Arbor. They're on it. Tatiana Mason. 9.5 gone here in the inaugural match for these two franchises in USLW League. 44 teams in the new Women's League here in 2022.
Ann Arbor head coach Boise Kumalo talked about some keys to this game. He said he was hoping to get a scrimmage with a local team under their belt before this first game of the season. So he said it's going to be a surprise for not only all the fans, the announcers, the workers, but also him for how his girls were going to come out here and do today against this Flint City team. But he's just excited to have them out here. And he talked about just how it's an inspiration to have the girls be out here and younger players get to look up to them.
That's terrific. That's what it's all about. 20 states represented among the 44 teams in the league. A 10-week regular season. 8 teams will make the playoffs starting July 13th. Following week, you'll have the semifinal rounds, and the championship round will take place July 23rd. The division winners in the 7 divisions, plus a wild card from the Great Lakes, which is this division, of course, and the Metropolitan. So you'll get another team out of those selections after 10 weeks of the regular season. Barry gets through there. Good foot to knock that away. Allie Leonard, 14 in white for Flint City, was trying to get it. And it goes out and should be a corner coming up for Flint City.
Barry's got a really nice touch on the ball. She has great control over her dribble as well, and she's also coming back after an injury, and you can't tell at all. She's out there looking as fit and recovered as ever.
Sammy Lopez, left-footed boot, sends it in. Chloe Ricketts will let that roll out on the sideline. Ann Arbor will take possession of it.
Club is dedicated to providing a life-changing health and wellness experience for people of all ages. Ascension Genesis Health
Ricketts, it's exciting to see her out here. She is the youngest player in Ann Arbor AFC history at just 14 years old. So I talked to Coach about it. He said, you know, we're going to feel it out. It's more of a developmental thing. I'm not just going to throw her right in, but with the lack of a roster that they have today, she's getting thrown right in.
Yeah, on the other side for Flint City, 4 high schoolers on their bench. Starting younger and younger. Development, a big thing in this sport and so many others, and touched on it earlier on the men's side with the Bucks here in Flint. They do it so well, and you would expect the same kind of thing as we go along here over time with the women's team here with Flint City AFC now. Trying to get that ball free there was Worthman. Unable to. Now on the near side, Olivia Brannon with it. They'll get it back to Robertson, and she'll survey the situation.
Well, it's great too, Ben, with the mix of experience because, yeah, there are a good handful of young players on both teams. However, both coaches also reiterated the fact that getting to train with these seasoned vets who are experienced, it just brings the best out of these younger players. They want to be like these older players, and they're learning from them, and it's just rubbing off on everybody.
Yeah. Contact there, Holman. And the Ann Arbor player, Brooklyn Whitehead, we play on. Whitehead favoring the right leg.
Whitehead, she's a Toledo University incoming freshman.
Flint City going to get whistled here. Double team the ball, but they get called for the foul.
And I think a couple fouls early on isn't the worst thing in the world. You want to feel out the game and, of course, start off aggressive, set the tone, and then see how the refs are calling it and go from there.
They go quick on it. And well off the mark. Goes back over to Flint City. Fans, you can stay up to date with league standings and access exclusive content at uslwleague.com. And on Facebook, stay up to date with the latest news from around the league and access exclusive content by liking the USLW League on Facebook. Good turnout here on opening night in the USLW League for Flint City. The Bucks on the men's side, they get going next weekend. You and I will be back here on Thursday at 7 for match number 2 for Flint City AFC. Now on the run, the cross in, off the mark there. Blackburn was the nearest to it and just couldn't catch up to it.
Lopez, so quick though, and I can see the gears working in her head. It's a nice cross pass. However, like you said, just couldn't catch up to it in time. But Lopez, she's a track star out there. She was running that one down and got a nice touch.
She's their captain out of Sterling Heights, Michigan. Oakland University. First team All-Horizon League pick in the 2021 spring. And you touched on that earlier too. All these players, once the full complement is here, all right around from this part of the state of Michigan.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing, and it's two very different teams too, because Flint City is very local, where we have on Ann Arbor's end a very diverse roster. I mean, we're seeing coach himself is from South Africa, so he's got a lot of different connections in a lot of different places. Players from Uganda, Liberia, Brazil, all over the place, all over the world.
Very diverse indeed. Throw in here for Ann Arbor. Out wide with it. Flint City unable to get possession of it here, but they force the ball carrier into the corner. Now a little bit of room here. Good challenge there. Now with some speed, here comes Flint City. Out to the midfield line. They just play it down, sent in there with a left foot by Abby Worthman.
And it would have been nice to see Flint City kind of hold up that ball a little bit, spread out the spacing, and now she's trying to run onto the ball, but she just needs to hold it up a bit.
In the 18th minute of the match here, looking for our first goal in it. Ann Arbor with it. Back on the attack. Came free. A lot of traffic there. Bodies, legs, they come out and block that. It allows Holman to come out and play it.
And that's the importance of a strong back line as well. Before Oman even got her hands on it, the ball's ricocheting off multiple players who's putting their body in front of that ball, creating an extra wall of defense before it gets down into that net.
Barry just couldn't get it. They go quick on the restart on the throw-in here. They get it in for Jenna Smith. Smith watched by her counterpart, Karen Berry. Berry comes back. Good play to get it away. And just unable to control that, knock it down with that left thigh and get it to her foot, and it went out of bounds into touch.
And right there, Abby Worthman, just a little bit of nervousness, I think I could see, just having two run at her. She wanted to get rid of the ball too quick on that one.
This one going to get away. And Flint City unable to take advantage of that opportunity.
All natural meats and veggies sliced in-house daily and freshly baked bread made right where you can see it. Jimmy John's has been making your sandwiches with love since 1983. Jimmy John's, freaky fast, makes it freaky fresh.
Ann Arbor swings it out near side. A little bit of room out there for Akeror. Akeror gets through, gets around one, couldn't get through another.
Akeror is a sneaky little player, though. You got to watch out for her because she's creative with the ball, and she can get by players quickly. It's just that second line of defense that sometimes trips her up.
Quick first step. Quick second step, too, for that matter.
Yeah.
Challenge there on it. Played ahead to the midfield line. They get it onto the foot of Rusanen. Finished product. You mentioned the international flair to their roster.
Yeah, absolutely. I talked to Coach about how he was able to get Tracy, Akeror, and Angeline on his team, and he said, well, he went to Lindsey Wilson, so he still has those connections from Kentucky. So he just used those connections, and they sent him videos of both Tracy and Angeline. He said it caught his eye right away. Angeline plays on the winger. She's so calm on the ball, and then Tracy brings that experience that he wanted to come in and make a difference right away.
Yeah, you need that mix, no doubt. They've got it. Flint City trying to go on the attack here. 21st minute of this first half. Blackman tried to get it through there, unable to. Jenna Smith got it free. Now they're going to look to Akeror again. Akeror trying to make a move there on Barry. And she'll just play it back, and they'll set up from there.
Well, it's typical to see some of these, turnovers and lost 50-50s in the beginning of a season. A lot of the girls, of course, haven't played together yet, so they'll just have to settle it down and, really focus on that timing and spacing component.
Yeah, and you got to figure on both sides. I mean, look, both these franchises are playing their first ever match.
Right.
But at this point, I think the nerves are probably gone, fair to say?
Yep, it's about that time now where you're starting to feel like, okay, I have an idea of what this game is going to look like. Now how do I start to control it and make it look like how I want it to look?
Yeah, Barry, some good control there. Started that play, now they played ahead. Chance right in. And Flint City's on the board. Their first ever goal, and a beautiful one it was. And they put it away, and they lead it 1-0. And it's put away by Jenna Blackburn, who's been all over the pitch. She buries it, and it's a 1-0 Flint City lead.
Jenna Blackburn, yeah, the nerves are out, I think, Ben. I think they've gotten their groove and figured it out. Blackburn, she tied on first on her now where you're starting to feel like, okay, I have an idea of what this game is going to look like. Now how do I start to control it and make it look like how I want it to look?
Yeah, Barry, some good control there. Started that play, now they played ahead. Chance right in. And Flint City's on the board. Their first.
Robertson comes out, and it gives her the space to pick and choose right where she wants to place that ball.
So the product of Grand Blanc High School, the former Grand Blanc Bobcat, product of Western Michigan. Now here they come again. She might get another one here. What a stop there by Robertson. way out to challenge on that, or it's 2-0.
Robertson took too much time on the last one to come out. She was ready on this next possession to get out quick, be aggressive, and get on top of that ball.
To put a bow on that goal, Jenna Blackburn, 23 in the 23rd minute. So 1-0 lead for Flint City here. Lopez trying to work around Akeror there. See what the response is here from Ann Arbor. 24th minute of the match now.
And those next few minutes after a goal scored is really telling from the opposing team. We'll see how they respond to that, if it gets them motivated or if it gets them frustrated, and then that can dictate the entire rest of the game.
They've got it now. Back to Robertson, who made a big-time save there about a minute ago on the goal scorer, Jenna Blackburn there. Now some space on the far side. Hollingsworth plays it back. A bit of room here. Finished product plays it in. Chance there, and that one off the elbow of the post there as Holman went diving to her left and got some help there from the post.
Help there from the post, and that back line headed out of there while Oman was still on the ground, so good defensive effort as well.
So we talked about the response. So far, pretty good push here from Ann Arbor. They play it in. Edge of the box there, and it gets away. Now Flint City.
Oh, it was a good-looking ball at the top of the box.
If
there was a sniper right there and ready, that could have been a 1-1.
Yep. Great look at it. The top right corner of the post, keeping it a 1-0 match.
Education, mathematics, and business fields. Visit kettering.edu to start your next chapter today.
To midfield, now Ann Arbor looking to get back on the attack here. Tatiana Mason putting it to the back. Long ball played ahead there, looking for Tracy Akeror, who we mentioned plenty here. Speed to burn in her legs, but cannot get to that one.
Dental will be the official dental partner of the Flint City Bucks and Flint City AFC.
Fans, stay connected with the W League's latest highlights, top goals, and power rankings on Instagram. Follow the league on Instagram at the handle USLW League. 1-0, 23rd minute of this one. Jenna Blackburn, the Grand Blanc product. First goal in franchise history for Flint City AFC. Now they're looking for more. Nothing doing there.
Flint City started off really stretching Ann Arbor pretty thin, forcing their backs against the wall to play a lot of defense. Now we're seeing Ann Arbor kind of flip that switch and stretch themselves out, get some spacing, and start going ahead on the attack themselves as well.
Flint really stretching them out across the pitch, making them cover a lot of space. Long boot, trying to make a run down on it as Worthman gets the head on it. Offside call there. She was in front of it.
For over 35 years, Ortho Michigan has been Michigan's premier orthopedic group.
And Ann Arbor plays it right up the middle of the park. Trying to regain possession, and they're able to right now. Rusanen. Rusanen Played out by Flint City. To midfield. Knocked down by Wright. Pressured. Played it right up the middle. Turning it right back over to Flint City. Flick there ahead with a back foot there by Ann Arbor. They've got it. Jenna Smith gives it up. Rusanen. Short range touch. She wants it back. Flint City, though, comes in. They take it away. Lopez with it. Out wide.
Rusanen, she's defense-minded first, but she can get in there and score too, so she's got that little trick up her sleeve. She scored 1 goal for William Carey University as a starter for the NAIA program. She was an All-American as well, but the 1 goal that she scored all season was a massive one, a 90th minute game winner in the opening round of the 2021 NAIA tournament.
Yep, hands. Yep. Right side there, it looked like. So great opportunity upcoming here for Flint City. Trying to add to a 1-0 lead here now into the 30th minute. Here we go. Allie Leonard against Kendall Robertson here. Leonard, right foot, and that one is in. Getting a piece of it was Robertson, but too much steam on it, and Leonard makes it 2-0 here in the 30th minute.
Leonard, great ball. She knew exactly where she was going with it, and even though Robertson knew exactly where she was going with it too, she made the right call on that left side swing. However, Leonard just put that.
Allie Leonard against Kendall Robertson here. Leonard, right foot, and that one is in. Getting a piece of it was Robertson.
That goal was scored in the 30th minute. Leonard, 30th minute.
So the product of Troy Athens High School now plays in college at Butler. Allie Leonard. The book on her from talking to head coach Aaron Roy, he said 3 words: fearless, scrappy, and hard. And she had plenty of hardness on that ball, getting it by Robertson, who got a piece, but it's a 2-0 lead now for the home team in white here at Atwood Stadium. Flint City AFC, their first ever game in the USL W League, taking on AFC Ann Arbor.
Yeah, Leonard, a unanimous choice for the Big East all-freshman team, and you can see why.
Trying to play it into the middle there off the Flint City defender. Jenna Smith with it. McElroy couldn't get by. Good play from the defense there to get it and take over possession of it. Nothing there for Barry, just plays it in a little bit deeper. Ann Arbor with possession once again.
And you saw Leonard with the good defense for Flint City, so not only is she over here scoring goals, she's getting the timing right on those touches on defense as well to get that turnover back to the Flint City side.
Scrappy, hard, and fearless, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That says it.
Right? Smart, add smart to it.
Yeah, she's got a high soccer IQ, that's for sure.
Yep.
She's looking 3 plays ahead of her at every moment.
Slim bench tonight for AFC Ann Arbor. And very good sources tell us a guy that will be doing many of these matches this year is in the booth with us tonight, Dave Ellis, who knows the head coach very well, Boys Kumalo, and pointed out to us that with just 3 on the bench, you kind of got to, you got to manage the way you're playing and attacking and spreading the field out. You want to preserve what you can out of your starting 10.
It makes sense. You're kind of backed against the wall, and you got to work with what you got.
Yep. That's the way it is. Here's a chance. Holman couldn't get to it. And a beautiful ball floated over the outstretched arms and hands of Sophie Holman. And there's the response, Lexi. It's now 2-1.
Wow. An Omen, superwoman flying across the net, trying to get to that one, but placed.
Starting 10.
It makes sense. You're kind of backed against the wall, and you got to work with what you got.
Yep. That's the way it is. Here's a chance. Holman couldn't get to it. And a beautiful ball floated over the out. Beautiful.
AFC Ann Arbor goal scored in the 34th minute by number 18, Chloe Ricketts. That goal was unassisted.
Blackburn playing it ahead. Leonard. Challenge there tightly. Good work on the defensive side there from Ann Arbor. Huge goal there by Ricketts.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't stop thinking about Coach Kumalo saying that, you know, with Chloe, we're just going to keep an eye on her. Not really play her. We're not going to throw her out to the Wolves yet. She's just 14, but she's ready. She's fearless. She's getting out here and not holding back anything.
Some veteran savvy in that kick.
Wow.
Out near midfield. Good battle for it. Rusinen couldn't get it away. Now onto the foot there of Abby Worthman. Worthman plays it ahead. Blackburn coming in looking for her second. And a challenge. And Robertson with a great stop there. And Blackburn continues to battle. And Blackburn battles and puts it away. Her second of the match. Jenna Blackburn gives Flint City a 2-goal lead back just like that.
Blackburn, that's on never giving up. She had that wide open space for the first shot.
Out near midfield. Good battle for it. Rusinen couldn't get it away. Now onto the foot there of Abby Worthman. Worthman plays it ahead. Blackburn coming in looking for her second. And a challenge. And Robertson with a great stop there. And Blackburn continues to battle. And Blackburn battles and puts it away. If you wanted offense, you came to the right place.
That's got to feel good. First game, season opener, and she's already got 2 of them under her belt.
Excellent work. So we'll see what kind of push we get here from AFC Ann Arbor, trying to get it back to a 1-goal game.
And we've seen how they responded earlier.
Yeah.
AFC Ann Arbor, absolutely not just allowing themselves to pout and play defense. They're still attacking and getting forward.
We're going to go quick here on this quick throw in. Restart there. 3-1 count. Flint City on the run now. Blackburn couldn't get to it.
Yeah, she's fast, but not that fast.
Long stride. Now Ann Arbor coming back. Yep, it's going to be a corner coming up here for AFC Ann Arbor.
Ann Arbor's had a couple opportunities at this corner now. See if they can capitalize off any of these.
It's going to be Brooklyn Whitehead who will put the boot into it.
You'll see Flint City set up in a zone defense off of this corner.
Lefty boot in. There's Holman. Saw that one right in to her hands cleanly and calmly.
And that's what you want your keeper to do in that situation. Just jump right in there, 2 hands on the ball, bring it in, and punch it back out.
37 and a half gone here in half number 1. 4 goals on the board. It's my kind of night.
Yeah.
I like offense.
I do,
As
too,
we
don't
know,
we all?
we don't always get this kind of offense. I'll take it. It's great to see these young ladies out here playing the inaugural match for Flint City AFC as well as for AFC Ann Arbor. Both representing the Great Lakes Division, the 44-team USL W League, first year of it. If this is any indication, it's going to be a fun season.
That's right.
Both teams will add players as we go along. The next week or so, you should start to see, including our team being Flint City AFC, and really all these teams as colleges let out, players are released from their programs, and you're going to see even more talent out here. That's pretty cool to think about based on the way this match has gone so far.
Right.
Caitlin O'Malley, bit of a dangerous play there, but they're able to chip it out and bounce it out to midfield, now into the Ann Arbor half of the pitch. Here they come. Play it out wide, a bit too wide though, is it? Yes. Back over to Flint City here. Good amount of fans across the pitch from us. Tent over there and a good turnout down below us here. Beautiful night here in Flint, here at Atwood Stadium alongside Lexi Ayala, Ben Holden, our crew here on 11 Sports and of course on the Bucks YouTube channel. Bucks will get going next week. Next match for this Flint City AFC team Thursday at 7 right here at Atwood Stadium against Indy 11. They played the inaugural match in the USLW League last night, winning 3-1. Sellout crowd they had down in Indianapolis, Grand Park Center. Here's a chance and didn't get through there as Simon didn't let it get through. It was down off her feet and around her ankles.
And Frigerio doing a good job on the defensive end, playing that space, making sure to put herself in between that next pass, anticipating the next one.
Talking about the youth on the Ann Arbor side, Grace Simon, who just made that defensive play, still in high school, product of Brighton, Michigan. Into the 41st minute now. 2-goal lead for Flint City AFC. Looking for more. Played across and headed right back the direction it came, but unable to link up on that was Flint City.
Lopez with a nice ball on that one. The header just off, but it looked pretty.
Blackburn, who's got 2, was denied earlier in the match for what would have been her second at that time. Looking for the old hat trick there on that play. Now Ann Arbor making a run at it. Good speed, continuing on. Help comes back and a chance that goes awry. Not a lot of whistles. I know we've talked about, and you wouldn't know it based on the score, Lexi, but the first match for these two teams, I think it's been a really well-played match from that standpoint.
Right. I mean, there are four goals, but that doesn't mean the defensive effort is just lackadaisical. The effort's absolutely still there, but we're just seeing some really creative offense today.
Yep.
And isn't that how the saying goes? Great offense always beats great defense. How do you stop it?
Right. He must have been an offensive player. Here's Leonard with it now.
Guess?
Right? Leonard played it on. Coming in here, trying to make a play. Knock it free there. Played it down the pitch there was Lauren Boss. And Ann Arbor will get possession of it here. 43rd minute now of the match.
Zoe Hudson really has her hands full with Chloe Ricketts. So I'm waiting to see O'Malley help out, especially with how much of a leader O'Malley can be. I'm surprised that she hasn't jumped in there to help out a bit more.
Keep our eyes on that as we move along in the match. Can't make it to the stadium? Fans can stream select USL W League games live on 11sports.com this season. Head over to uslwleague.com to see if your favorite team is streaming. A lot of options, 44 teams in the new league. Opener for these two here this season in 2022. Just the second match of 254 scheduled for the regular season here in the spring and into the summer of 2022. Now Blackburn with it. Coming back, and Blackburn, though, going to get called for the push there. Good job coming back by Olivia Brannon there with her speed.
Yeah, Olivia Brannon, way to get in front of that ball and stop the momentum of Blackburn, because we see with Blackburn's momentum, it turns into a train-style mentality. There's no stopping her, but that was great timing from Brannon.
Well done.
Brannon was actually a 2011-2012 University of Virginia starter. She was also the Nike All-Tournament team with Virginia. She transferred to U of M after that and started a few games for them on the defensive line.
Yeah, and to follow up on that, Virginia, if you're just watching tonight maybe for the first time and tuning in, you're going to see players from all over. I mean, we've got a player coming in from Stanford. The goalie's going to Michigan. There's players from Butler.
New York. I mean, yeah, you name it.
Really every conference around women's college soccer, which has 40,000 young women playing the great sport of soccer.
And you know what I really think is cool about this Ann Arbor team, too, is that head coach Boise talked about how when he played, he remembered the diversity in a sense that it wasn't just all D1 players.
Yeah.
There were NAIA, there was D2. He said just because you're D1 doesn't necessarily mean you're better than everybody on NAIA. So that's what he's bringing into this group as well. There's a lot of different levels of players here too.
Yeah. Always goes back to your want, right? How bad do you want it? You can compete with anybody if you want it, right? Blackburn, a pretty good battle there. She's going to get whistled again here.
Well, Brannon did a good job right there with Blackburn on her back to keep her on her back, and that can be hard to do with that extra pressure, especially from a player like Blackburn. .45 complete here. We're going to play on for a little bit more here in this first half. No indication. I'm looking down watching the officials on how much they're going to let them go here, but we'll just call it until they stop. Smith sticking that right leg out there. O'Malley. Worthman plays it ahead. It's going to go back over to Ann Arbor off the shins there of Lopez.
Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has indicated that there will be a minimum of 2 minutes at added time to the first half.
Alec Brew, our public address announcer here at Atwood Stadium. You probably heard him. 2 minutes have been added of extra time here in the first half. 2-goal lead for the home squad in white. Flint City AFC against AFC Ann Arbor. 3-1 count. 2 in the match so far for Jenna Blackburn. Already played a minute here in the extra time. So under 60 to go here in this first half.
Smart by Brannon. Take it backwards, calm it down, space it out, then bring it back forward.
Brannon takes a look.
Oh, Ricketts. I mean, I think she just froze up on that first second that Brannon had a touch on that ball. If she would have went off to the races right away, she might have got to that before Omen.
Yep. Well, that does it for the first half and the inaugural match in the USL W League for Flint City. And their opponent tonight, AFC Ann Arbor, is give you a quick recap of the scoring. 1-0 lead in the 23rd minute. Jenna Blackburn for Flint City put her team on top. Allie Leonard 30th minute on the penalty kick, made it 2-0. Ann Arbor came back on a beautiful goal scored by Chloe Ricketts. That one coming in the 34th minute. And then it was Jenna Blackburn in the 36th minute, making it a 3-1 count. What are your big takeaways from half number one?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if Blackburn went for a Hattie with the energy that we're seeing out of her and the momentum, just that train style mentality that I talked about. She has such a quick first step, and she knows exactly when to time it to get out ahead of the rest of the defensive line. But I'm seeing a lot of energy out of both teams. I'm definitely not seeing any giving up out of Ann Arbor's end, so I think we're in for a good second half.
All right, that is Lexi Ayala, Ben Holden. All of our crew will step aside and come back for the second half here momentarily. You're watching USL W League soccer action between Flint City AFC and AFC Ann Arbor right here on 11 Sports. Out near midfield, good battle for it. Rusinen couldn't get it away. Now onto the foot there of Abby Worthman. Worthman plays it ahead. Blackburn coming in looking for her second, and a challenge. And Robertson with a great stop there. And Blackburn continues to battle. And Blackburn battles and puts it away.
2 times the choices. The Door Financial Visa Signature Credit Card gives you either 2% cash back or 2 reward points for every $1 in purchases. Earn $100 cash back or reward points when you spend your first $3,000 in the first 90 days. Door Financial Credit Union.
What makes Snyder Financial unique is that we're a family-run financial advisory firm.
Our clients enjoy working with us because we're a family. We understand family and relationships.
We absolutely find joy in building relationships with our clients.
And we really want to help them feel educated and feel empowered with their planning.
The level of service and commitment that we have to our clients, that's what we put above everything else.
Snyder Financial, a proud sponsor of the Flint City Bucks.
Calling it a day, Carrie?
Oh no, there's more.
Like what?
More reps, more steps. More this, more that. More time to breathe. More hustle, more grind.
There's more to Carrie Underwood.
And I should wrap by midnight.
Impressive.
And there's more to Body Armor Light with natural sweeteners, no sugar added, and only 20 calories.
At Regional Medical Imaging, we have a singular focus, patient care and imaging. Our patients are top priority. With RMI's new virtual check-in or VCI process, you can expect singular contact imaging, meaning you will only come in contact with the technologist performing your exam. At RMI, every technologist has the proper protective equipment, and we have enough supplies to offer every patient a mask. Your safety is our #1 priority. Regional Medical Imaging, our family taking care of your family.
Mobile Medical Response is Mid and Northern Michigan's premier EMS organization. But what sets us apart? Our 25 years of experience, our state-of-the-art technology, our response-ready ambulances, or is it our people? 600 highly trained EMS professionals and support staff committed to providing the best possible experience for our patients and their loved ones.
I'm glad I was there to help your mother.
Husband,
son,
father, daughter. I'm glad I'm here to answer your call.
At Kettering University, we believe that we succeed when the City of Flint succeeds. Over the past 10 years, we have partnered with the community to bring crowds back to the iconic Atwood Stadium, helped revitalize the University Avenue corridor, and had hundreds of volunteers help clean up during service Saturdays. Kettering remains committed to our partnership with Flint and the success of the community.
Hurley Medical Center has the region's only children's hospital, the only children's emergency department, and the only pediatric intensive care unit. Don't delay your child's care. Children are safe at Hurley.
You work overtime to build the life you want. With PFCU Mobile Services, we are where you are, making banking easier and access to loans that will help you reach your financial goals. Stop by or visit us online today.
Heart-pumping action, sweat-dripping excitement, testing your body's limits and breaking past them. Unlock your full potential at Ascension Genesis Health Club. As a member, you and your family will love taking advantage of our many amenities. With so much to choose from, you'll wonder why you waited so long to join. Don't believe us? Come try us for free. Ascension Genesis Health Club. Get in, get fit, get the most out of life.
I didn't realize how limited my range of motion was, so when I raised my arm, it would go click, click, click all the way up, and now I can uniformly go up and down with no pain.
I'm fine now. I'll do everything now.
The improvements in simple things like laying down in bed and going to sleep in peace is invaluable.
Advanced physical therapy got me back into everything that I used to do faster than the doctors expect me to.
Don't let pain stop you. Advanced PT can help at 8 convenient locations.
Since 1936, Dover has been specializing in doors for your home.
Do you do garage doors?
Dover does it. The area's largest selection to meet everybody's style and budget.
But do you do entry doors?
Absolutely. From steel, fiberglass, wood core, we have the look you'll love. Dover does it.
How about storm doors?
Of course, we have them all. Steel, aluminum, glass, and the very popular retractable screen. Dover does it.
Were you going to ask about interior doors?
Why not?
You know it. Whether it's a hanging door, bifold door, sliding door, special shapes and sizes, Dover does it. For all your door needs, installation or service, trust the experts. We've been delivering quality for over 80 years. Dover does it.
Your future starts at UM Flint.
The world needs students like us.
Students with purpose and passion.
We've got determination,
Spirit.
tenacity,
Brains. Guts. Heart. We've got it all.
Pride in my school, pride in myself.
The future is ours.
I'm proud of UM Flint.
There's no place I'd rather be.
If your grandparent needs immediate medical care, get to Hurley Medical Center. Hurley's emergency room was recently certified a bronze standard, level 3 geriatric emergency department. So don't delay your grandparents' care. Your grandma is safe at Hurley.
At Big John Steak and Onion, vegetables are no more than a condiment. We don't hide a few pieces of meat below a mound of veggies. Every Big John Steak and Onion is stacked with 100% ribeye steak, seasoned to perfection, and piled into a fresh Italian sub roll. If you want a lot of fresh vegetables, grab one of our salads, though we'll be happy to put some steak on that too. Don't forget to complete your meal with our original Big John kettle chips. It all awaits you at your local Big John Steak and Onion.
Having grown up on the orchard my entire life, I always knew I wanted to come back into the family business. The goal was to create the best product possible, but more importantly, it was to pay respect to the tradition of our family's apple growing heritage and the profession that I've come to love. Our production team, our cider makers here, we really draw all of our inspiration from what we do here.
And it's pretty simple. Apples are grown here, they're pressed here, and they're served here. I think that no matter how far Blake's Hard Cider goes, it's always going to be rooted in our backyard.
What makes Snyder Financial unique is that we're a family-run financial advisory firm.
Our clients enjoy working with us because we're a family. We understand family and relationships.
We absolutely find joy in building relationships with our clients.
And we really want to help them feel educated and feel empowered with their planning.
The level of service and commitment that we have to our clients, that's what we put above everything else.
Snyder Financial, a proud sponsor of the Flint City Bucks.
1% interest on your checking account is nice, but 5% is better. Boost Checking from Dort Financial pays 5% APY on balances up to $10,000 when simple requirements are met. Earn up to $500 annually in dividends. Boost Checking from Dort Financial Credit Union.
Mothers-to-be have one important choice to make, and that's choosing Hurley Medical Center for everything from prenatal care and midwifery to that exciting delivery day. Don't delay your prenatal care. Mothers-to-be are safe at Hurley.
Why would you choose to go anywhere else? At Regional Medical Imaging, we are dedicated to providing the best in diagnostic imaging in a comfortable spa-like setting. Our experienced technologists and radiologists, combined with the latest technology, deliver quality care with fast results.
At Regional Medical Imaging, we understand how important quality of patient care is to your health and are committed to remaining leaders in the ever-changing world of imaging and technology.
With 10 locations and over 200 staff members to serve you, for all of your imaging needs, choose Regional Medical Imaging.
At Advanced Physical Therapy Center, our goal is to get you back to doing the things you love.
I felt really bad pain in my back. I came to Advanced Physical Therapy Center, and after therapy, I started to feel better again so that I can tumble and do gymnastics again.
I got up one day and I couldn't hardly walk. I came in here and the guys worked with me, and they got me back on my feet.
Don't let pain or injuries stop you from living your life to the fullest. The experts at Advanced Physical Therapy Center can help at 8 convenient locations.
Since 1936, Dover has been specializing in doors for your home.
Do you do garage doors?
Dover does it. The area's largest selection to meet everybody's style and budget.
But do you do entry doors?
Absolutely. From steel, fiberglass, wood core, we have the look you'll love. Dover does it.
How about storm doors?
Of course, we have them all. Steel, aluminum, glass, and the very popular retractable screen. Dover does it.
Were you going to ask about interior doors?
Why not?
You know it. Whether it's a hanging door, bifold door, sliding door, special shapes and sizes, Dover does it. For all your door needs, installation or service, trust the experts. We've been delivering quality for over 80 years. Dover does it.
Heart-pumping action, sweat-dripping excitement, testing your body's limits and breaking past them. Unlock your full potential at Ascension Genesis Health Club. As a member, you and your family will love taking advantage of our many amenities. With so much to choose from, you'll wonder why you waited so long to join. Don't believe us? Come try us for free. Ascension Genesis Health Club. Get in, get fit, get the most out of life.
Your future starts at Flint.
The world needs students like us.
Students with purpose and passion.
We've got determination,
Spirit.
tenacity,
Brains. Guts. Heart. We've got it all.
Pride in my school, pride in myself.
The future is ours.
I'm proud of Flint.
There's no place I'd rather be.
EMS training is very affordable. For the cost of one semester at a 4-year university, you'd be able to complete both your EMT and your paramedic training. In addition, if you come to work at Mobile Medical Response as an EMT, we'll pay for your paramedic training and provide the scheduling support for you to be successful in the program. And you can do all of this without amassing a great deal of student debt. There's a bright future in EMS. Once you obtain your EMT license and go on to obtain your paramedic license, your options increase dramatically.
We are back here on 11 Sports. Ben Holden alongside Lexi Ayala, all of our crew here tonight from Atwood Stadium. It is the franchise opener for Flint City AFC, and they're on top in this one by a score of 3-1. 2 goals in that first half by Jenna Blackburn, the Grand Blanc, Michigan product, not far from home. Former Grand Blanc Bobcat in her high school days, now playing at Western Michigan, and she's been the offensive star in this one for Flint City AFC. AFC Ann Arbor. Short lineup tonight. They have just 14 in uniform, 3 on the bench. And for Aaron Roy, head coach of Flint City AFC, his 7th year as a Pro-Am head coach. He's been in coaching for 20 years and really likes this club he's got. And more support will be on the way. There will be 5 starters that you and I will see on Thursday. We're doing their match against Indy 11 on Thursday, 7 o'clock right here on 11 Sports. That's going to change the dynamic. I mean, if you're talking about a team, and we'll focus on our team in Flint City AFC, they've had some practices, not a lot. They haven't played a match. You got to be feeling good about where you're at after one half, right?
Yeah, and the momentum out of the scoring, striking area specifically on this Flint City team is crazy, and I know they're bringing in some more firepower that we're not seeing tonight. So it's just hard to wrap your mind around the creative aggression that we'll see on the attacking end soon. Yeah,
they're going to get stronger and stronger, and there's the head coach in the gray jacket, Aaron Roy, talking with his goalkeeper. Young lady Sophie Homan heading to Michigan. We'll see if, looks like she'll begin this second half, and the plan was to play both keepers. And a recap of the scoring. It was Blackburn in the 23rd minute, made it 1-0. Leonard penalty kick in the 30th minute, made it 2-0. A beautiful goal scored to get AFC Ann Arbor on the board. Scored by Chloe Ricketts. That one came in the 34th, but then Blackburn countered in the 36th minute to stake her team back to a 2-goal lead, and that's where we begin this second half of action. We'll have the same group that we had, the same 10 in front of Sophie Homan to begin the second half.
And to touch a little bit more on Flint City's main attacking mid, Allie Leonard, our other goal scorer outside of Blackburn. Talked to head coach Roy about her, and he said how to describe Allie as a ball of fire. It doesn't matter if she's defending or attacking. She's full on either side, like the Energizer Bunny. And we've seen that. She gets hard on that defensive end, and she flips that switch so quick and then is able to push forward right back on you after stealing one from you.
Yeah, she's played a year at Butler, was second on their team in points, and a champion in her young career at the youth national level. First time that Aaron Roy has coached her, though, although he's known her since, told us the other day, since she was 12, known her and known of her, and talked about those 3 words he mentioned: fearless, scrappy, and just hardworking. And she is showing that here tonight.
Also, this second half, keep an eye out for Lauren Boss, one of the veterans. Coach said that she's not a quiet woman, but she is a calm leader. She directs people, helps get them organized in stressful situations. So look out for her to keep that tranquility going and keep all of the stress at bay.
Royal Oak, Michigan product, Oakland University as well in her resume. So Flint City in the home whites in those white kits with the blue shorts tonight, with the ball to begin this second half. Beautiful night here in Flint, Michigan. Meantime temp was 61.
It's cooled down a bit.
A little bit, down to 57 now. Not a cloud in the sky. Perfect night for this Flint City AFC franchise to make their debut, and a good turnout here. Ann Arbor's brought a few of their fans as well. About an hour away, the two cities are. US 23. Here's Blackburn with it now. Plays it through. Beautiful ball. Blackburn gets it through. And a chance there that's blasted wide, high and wide by Worthman. Great ball by Blackburn.
Blackburn, I mean, we've seen her score, and now we're seeing her facilitate. She can do both. And honestly, she's a lot of times a pass-first mentality. She knows where to get that ball. We've talked about her IQ already.
Yep.
And she just knows exactly where to place it. That was a great ball by Blackburn. Worthman, another good touch on it, but just a bit too much heat on that.
Blackburn's been a winner in her career, 4-time state champ with the Michigan Nationals in the club scene there. She's got the size, the experience, and the strength. Great body for the game, long, lean. Now on the near side, Hollingsworth in a battle here. Frigerio, the Bowling Green product there. And Zoe Hudson, both Bowling Green Falcons. Hudson's won 4 Mid-American Conference championships in her time there.
Hudson, another one of those leaders on this team. You know, at starting center back, she's very verbal as well. She knows the game very well and knows how to get people in front of her organized.
Prepped at Marion High School in Bloomfield Hills. And will be a member of the Filipino national team. See how long we can keep her around these parts.
Let's hope a while. I think she'll like it here.
Yeah.
Great team, great culture. They do a lot in the community as well. That's nice to see both teams. Ann Arbor also, a lot of the players really make it a priority to get out into the community and make a difference.
Yep. Having done the men's side last year here with the Bucks, that's something that's very important to their ownership, their management. It's great to see. Battle for it here. They get it back to home in there as O'Malley was challenged there by Whitehead.
That's smart by O'Malley because Whitehead has been winning a lot of these 50-50 balls to start off this second half. So good by O'Malley to just get it back into goal and have her reset.
Junior out of Chesterfield, Michigan. Plays in the Big East at Butler. I'm wondering on the qualifications, and I asked Aaron Roy this, I wasn't sure. The most you can have from one university or one school is 5.
Okay.
Because he rattled through the first 3 or 4 young ladies we talked with.
Yeah, and all teammates.
And I was like, wait a minute, what's the limit here? So just trying to wrap my head around that. So if you're wondering, that's the way the rules are in regard to that. You can't just stack your team with 10 players from the same team, so to speak. There's going to be a whistle. And, you know, I know we talked about this in the later stages of the first half. I think this has been a really clean match. We really haven't seen, correct me if I'm wrong, and I know you will, partner, I don't think we've seen more than a handful of whistles in this match.
That's right, and no cards have been shown. Nothing malicious out here, just a lot of effort. Anything that has been a whistle has been just an effort play, nothing that's out for bad intent.
Right there with you. Hollingsworth plays it back for Jerio, hustling up there.
Ooh.
Yeah, bit of a stinger there, down low, and now trying to play this through. Ann Arbor's able to do that. Now they work it back to Cahalan. She plays it across and back, right up the middle of the park. Flint City there. They play it up the near side, but it's turned over onto the waiting foot of Hollingsworth. Hollingsworth.
Oh, great tackle.
Yeah, sure was. Well done there by Grace Simon. Played out wide. Dangerous player is Tracy Ackrohr.
That's right where she wants it.
Yep.
Good defense to send a second one at you for Ackrohr because she's that type of player. If she just has the one on her, she's good in that one-on-one scenario, and she will take it right by you. So it's smart to send a second one at her and get her a little bit frazzled.
She'll take the corner here. AFC Ann Arbor looking to trim this down to a 1-goal deficit, but Holman waits and plays it right into her padded hands with those gloves. Yeah,
I want to see Ann Arbor capitalize better off of the placement on that corner a couple times now we've seen it go right into the hands of Omen.
Boots it up the wing. Worthman over there. Got a foot on it, just couldn't keep possession of it. Into the 52nd minute here in this 90-minute match. Racing back is Simon. Another corner coming up here for AFC Ann Arbor.
I just want to see Ann Arbor get at least a touch out of it inside of the box here and see if they can send it somewhere other than Omen's hands.
Flint City AFC would like to thank Regional Medical Imaging for being the official imaging company of Flint City AFC. Currently serving Genesee County and beyond with several local locations.
So this time it'll be Brooklyn Whitehead from that same corner where Ackroyd tried it last time. Nothing doing there, Lexi. No touch again.
Yeah, well, Flint City does a good job getting on it first.
And they'll get the clear out to midfield where waiting for it there is Doan. She's come off the bench here to begin this second half. Just 3 on the bench for AFC Ann Arbor tonight.
And it doesn't look like anyone's running on fumes yet.
No.
Like the effort, the energy is still at 100%.
Yep. Here's the Finn outside. Trying to get a foot into that was Annie Rusinen, but it goes back the other way over to Flint City. Ackroyd touching on there, plays it for Cahalan. Doan with it. Simon deflecting that ball out of harm's way. Rusinen gets it back, little give and go. She gets in, and that one didn't get through. Another chance and off the top post. How about that creativity?
My goodness. I mean, she's just waiting for her moment. She's been the aggressor this entire second half, winning the 50-50s. Whitehead. She'll get one in the right place, right time here soon. She's doing the right things to get there.
Ackroyd double team, but able to split it and gets it back. Trying to get the dribble with the left foot, played it back now. And that one blocked away, sent back up the pitch where Flint City will try to get possession. Frigerio.
Now before that ball went back over to Flint City, that was a good two-man game going on between Ackroyd and Whitehead. Ackroyd noticed that defense, they are sending 2 on her. So the second that defender left Whitehead, she was able to get that pass off to her. However, just not in time for Whitehead to get the shot off.
Ann Arbor back with it. Jenna Smith plays it ahead. Flicked onto the corner there, unable to gather it in was Mason, number 13 now Mason. Rusinen gave it up. Smith with it again. On the end line, plays it in. O'Malley got a foot on it. Race for it here. Play to get it down the pitch. But they're going to call the foul. Back there around the 40-yard line, you saw the referee there. And the lead referee tonight is Steven Seward. Bradley Barlog, Jason Cross, and Jorge Padilla round out the officiating crew here tonight.
So a different start to this second half than the start we've seen in the first. In the first, we saw Flint City maintain the majority of the control at the beginning of that game on the offensive end. And so far, Ann Arbor's had the control on offense, except for that one right there.
Blackburn off the mark. Did I hear you say you think she'll get the hat trick, or were you just kind of hoping she gets it?
I think her momentum is what's showing me. I think that she'll get it.
All right.
I mean, like I said, though, the second half has been a different story than how we've seen the first half start and end. But if she can get back into that zone, that feeling that she was in the first, then I definitely could see a Hattie coming out of her.
All right.
Well, right now, yeah, Flint City's just backed against that defensive pressure right now.
Rusanen weaves her way through 2 again. And is going to draw the whistle. She's turned it up a notch here in the second half. She played well in the first half, but she's made a couple of plays here in the last couple of possessions similar to that one. You can see she's cranked it up a little bit.
She is. I'm wondering if head coach Kumalo lit a fire under them at halftime and got them motivated, because they're coming out with a completely different mentality, attack first.
The righty boot in. Onto the foot there of Cahalan. Cahalan gets it back up top. Long ball played in. Header got a piece of it there, but just up the side of the head there of Tatiana Mason. Back over to Flint City.
Mason, she can do some great things as well. Her 14 goals with Ball State are good enough for 6th most in program history. And her 13 career assists are also the 4th most in program history. So she's on both ends of that ball when it comes to facilitating and scoring.
Yeah, and the Mid-American Conference is some teams in that conference, both on the women's and the men's side. Of course, Akron on the men's side, been a power for many years, but Bowling Green, an outstanding women's program. Their men's program good as well. Some real talent. Ball State in the West Division in the MAC. Here comes Flint City. They haven't been in this end of the pitch a whole lot here in the second half. Trying to get free, get around there. Bella Robinson had it taken away. Is that the youngster again that took that away? Is that Ricketts?
That is.
Yep, it was. I was waiting. I couldn't see the number. She
Yeah.
turned that way. Yeah, it was her though, right?
Ricketts,
Yeah.
offense and defense.
Yep.
It's incredible out here to see her just soak this all up.
Yep. How old again?
14. I'll say it
14.
100 more
Wow.
times. 14. It's insane.
That's amazing. Good stuff. This league is only going to help her grow. An outstanding game already, as it will all these players. Long kick in and punching that one up and away. Robertson. Well-placed ball there from Flint City on that kick.
Yeah, Robertson, though. Great save, good defense, way to punch that one out. Coach said that, you know, she's very tall. He said taller than me, actually. So he knows that she can take up a lot of space in that net, and she's really good with her feet. She likes to play out of the back, but the number one thing is making saves, and she's got a couple nice ones tonight.
Here's the captain, Sammy Lopez, plays it in. Robertson right there. Saw that one into her hands all the way. Now, Rusanen out on that wing. Holman booting it back over the midfield line.
Holman also interesting to just see her confidence, the way she plays the game. She's not scared to get out of the box and be versatile in other ways.
She will play her college soccer at the University of Michigan. Head coach Jennifer Klein. Up the near side, Ricketts trying to maintain and unable to with some fancy footwork from the 14-year-old who's got the only AFC Ann Arbor goal to this point, and it was a thing of beauty. The left wing side. Use a basketball term. It was a long rainbow, wasn't it?
Some arc on that.
Sure was. Here's a kick from distance. Holman easily gathers that one in off the foot there of Whitehead.
Holman, every year she's an ENCNL national selection player, which that's a pretty big thing. Big to be committed and recruited by U of M as well. She's just, you know, Coach Roy said a player that realizes the value of what USLW is and what Flint City is bringing, and because of that, she actually made the decision to not play high school soccer anymore, just train with Flint City until she goes to Michigan. And he said, of course, I support high school soccer. He's a high school soccer coach himself, but with Omen being in a specialized position, you know, a lot of high school soccer programs don't offer what she's getting here.
Great play there, coming back there to take away that chance. I believe that was Robinson who was streaking through there. And yeah, you mentioned the 3 years of high school, a 4.0 all 3 years. She fast-tracked her way through. That's awesome.
Just
Congrats.
crazy. She's setting the bar pretty high for the rest of us around here, all right?
I certainly didn't have that kind of motivation when I was in high school. I do now, but it's too late now.
Oh, come on. It's never too late.
Well,
okay,
true.
For high school.
I mean, I'm still
You can't go back there.
18-year-old. I'll never grow up. Here's Ricketts, who's 14. Played through. Flint City's there. Simon came over and played that out of there. Ann Arbor trying to keep it in this end of the pitch. Really had a strong push. Here's Leonard. Strong push to begin the second half. Play to the back. Anna Doan playing it back there. Ackroyd with that speed. Got some room out there. Leonard catches up. Play intercepted. Good read there from Flint City. They forced the turnover. Well done. We get a couple of subs on both sides here. Emily O'Malley will check in for Flint City on the left there. And Angeline Key will come in for AFC Ann Arbor, number 10.
Flint City head coach Roy also said to look out for Emily O'Malley. He thinks that she's going to be kind of that dark horse on the field for them. Sister, of course, with Caitlin O'Malley, and got the sister action. You think there's any, you know, sister telepathy going on there? They might have an extra advantage.
Yeah, they might. So Jaden Frigerio checks out. Commerce Township, Michigan native, Bowling Green State, as we touched on. She got the start today around 1:15. Aaron Roy letting us know that Taylor Stanley, who's on the bench, just would not start the match. So Frigerio gave him some real good minutes. Fancy footwork there from Ricketts. Stays with it, gets it through. Edge of the box, nice tackle there. Trying to get a handle on this is Key, just into the match. .50 ball, jumping on this thing. That speed there by Hollingsworth. Flint City, they'll come away with it. But they're going to play it into touch and out on the sideline to stay with Ann Arbor, or go back to Ann Arbor.
Ricketts with some creative ball handling there. However, I would like to see her space herself out a bit more. Sometimes she'll let herself get crunched in and condensed with some other players.
Mm-hmm.
But when she's got it, she's got it.
Oh, yeah. Corner coming up here for Ann Arbor. 65th minute. 2-goal deficit for AFC Ann Arbor. That is their cheering section. You hear making all that noise down to our right.
I love it.
Played in. Chance! They score! Put away in front. Whitehead found it and buried it in the back of the goal. And it's a 3-2 match here in the 66th minute.
And Ben, I've been waiting for two things. I've been waiting for Ann Arbor to get a touch out of that corner and take advantage of it.
For AFC Ann Arbor. That is their cheering section. You hear making all that noise down to our right.
I love it.
Played in. Chance! They score! Put away in front. Whitehead.
Right and nail it home, and she found the back of the net.
And Flint City comes back, and they find the back of the net. They take the 2-goal lead back, and it's 4-2.
What a fast response from Flint City. Right there, we talked about what are you going to do? How are you going to respond in those first couple minutes after a goal is scored from your opponent? They didn't need a few minutes. They just needed a couple. I love it.
Played in. Chance, they score.
Yes.
Put away in front, Whitehead.
Right space and nail it home, and she found the back of the net.
And Flint City comes back, and they find the back of the
Pop that one in. The Campbellsville freshman starter. She scored 8 goals and 7 assists in her freshman campaign with Campbellsville. Excuse me, that's Allie Leonard, however. Lena Barra still did a great job at Campbellsville.
She did. She did. So Leonard with 2 tonight. Blackburn with 2 as well. Here's the word on the goal.
Yeah, Leonard, that's that Energizer bunny in her.
So here comes AFC Ann Arbor trying to get right back into it. They got it to a 2-1 match after Leonard made it 2-0 in the 30th minute. Whitehead puts it at 3-2, and then as you said, Lexi, seconds later, not a minute,
Right.
and a half, 2 minutes, seconds later, right off the kick, they come right back down, does Flint City AFC, and they put it back to a 2-goal lead.
And that can be pretty deflating for Ann Arbor, too, right after you score a goal. No time to celebrate or be happy about it. Just an immediate response from Flint City. So even more interested to see now how Ann Arbor responds.
First ever match for Flint City AFC here in USL W League. Both these teams playing their inaugural matches here tonight. Great Lakes Division matchup here between these two, and 44 teams, 8 make the playoffs. They begin July 13th, 1 from each of the 7 divisions and 1 wild card, and that wild card will come from either the Great Lakes or the Metropolitan Division, and the reason for that is they're the 2 divisions with the most teams in them, so that's how they've decided to do it. The 7 division winners and then the 1 wild card, either from this division, Great Lakes, or the Metropolitan. Long way to go, 10-week regular season. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far out of the Flint City team.
Yeah, absolutely. Just some magic with the ball on a lot of these touches, and not even all of the ones that go in, but even the ones that don't. The vision's there.
Turned over here. Youngster was there, Ricketts. Couldn't do anything with it. Now she'll try and do something with it. But instead, she turns it over. Tough play there for her teammate to make on that wing. She was pretty tightly defended, and Flint City gets it back here in the 70th minute.
Well, Ricketts, she has such great control over her ball handling skills that if she would have kept that one just a second longer, let her teammate spread out a bit wider, it could have been a different story there.
Body's hitting the deck here, and they're going to say that foul was on Flint City AFC. So Doan with a restart here.
Looks like that one will go on Allie Leonard.
Here's Ricketts now. Quick-footed. She slithers her way through 2, but can't get through the last line. And Flint City with a fine job defending that talented 14-year-old. He's got a goal tonight for AFC Ann Arbor. Left-footed boot. Great ball played ahead, but it's offside. Love the thought.
Yeah, it was a close one. That that one's not Blackburn. Normally we see Blackburn off to the races, getting ahead of the rest of the pack. But there are so many different threats on this Flint City team.
Doan sends it down the pitch for Ann Arbor. Leonard, little touch ahead for Blackburn. Ann Arbor will track it. Will they? Yes, they will. Last touch there by Lauren Boss. Now Ricketts. Into space. Simon gets ahead on it. Key. Let it go. It'll be a throw-in coming up here for Ann Arbor.
Next Thursday, May 12th, as they take on N11. That next match kicks off at 7 p.m. and tickets are on sale now.
Flint City AFC back at it on Thursday night here. 7 o'clock Eastern time kick. They'll take on 1-0 Indy 11. They beat Kingshammer FC 3-1 last night. Great environment they had down there in Grand Park, their indoor facility. Standing room only crowd they had. A couple of really good players on that Indy 11 team, both named to the USL W League watch list entering this season. So that'll be next for Flint City AFC, and for us here in the broadcast booth up high atop the pitch here at Atwood Stadium. For 90 years this stadium's been around. You wouldn't know it looking around. It's in great shape. A lot's been invested into it.
It is. It's
right?
beautiful
Have
here.
you been here before or not?
Only once.
Okay.
Only once. I went to Flint City Bucks men's game.
All right.
I brought my little sister, so that was fun. I was just a fan then.
All right. It's a great spot for us. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast here tonight on 11 Sports. Also on the Bucks YouTube channel. Speaking of the Bucks YouTube channel, post game tonight over on the Bucks YouTube channel. I'll chat with Aaron Roy after this match is final. Holman.
A yellow card has been issued to AFC Ann Arbor player number 20, Brooklyn Whitehead.
Ooh.
Well, we spoke too soon.
Yep. Yellow on Whitehead. So the yellow assessed to Brooklyn Whitehead of AFC Ann Arbor.
And you know, Coach Boise isn't going to be too mad about that. Whitehead's been very aggressive this second half. She's really putting it all out on the line. You know, sometimes that type of heightened emotions gets the best of you, and it's just a part of the game.
Yep. Throw in from the sideline, far side. Doan to midfield. Whitehead. Back out wide, they play it now for Akeror. Akeror playing it down. Good ball placed in there, played in, and there's Holman. Slow to get up there.
It was a good ball as any from Ann Arbor. Just the shot, not with enough heat on it. She couldn't get that right foot there in time. The idea was right. She just wanted it to be a one touch so that she didn't take too much time and eliminate a possible shot from happening, but just got to rifle that one in.
They look for Key. Akeror trying to play it. Flint City reads it. They get it back down the pitch. 76th minute of the match. 4-2, Flint City AFC with the lead. 2 from Blackburn. 2 from Leonard. Whitehead and Ricketts have scored the AFC Ann Arbor goals. Robertson takes this one, plays it ahead for Rusinen.
Flint City been doing a great job defending Ackroyd. She's so talented, so creative, but the defense really baiting her and making her make a decision. Sometimes they're throwing two at her. Sometimes it looks like they're going to come, but then they don't, and they anticipate that pass from her instead. So great defense.
Called her name a lot in the first half, to your point, but yeah, not so much here in the second. They've adjusted very well in that regard. Made her more of a non-factor. It's more been Whitehead and, of course, Whitehead and Ricketts have been involved throughout, but they've had, fair to say, they've had the majority of their looks and their chances here in half number 2. Still a long way to go. Rusinen plays it wide on the wing. Leonard plays it to the back line. Zoe Hudson. On a give and go there. Intercepted. Good read there from Ann Arbor on the defensive side. Ricketts now steps on the gas, plays it off, wanted it back. Gets it down with the right foot. Good defensive work by Simon to take her off the ball. Right back the other way. Robinson trying to play it out wide for Flint City. Key now. Still with it. Whitehead. Good footwork there. Kick coming in. That one high and over the goal in on Sophie Holman.
Fans, make sure you stick around after tonight's game for tonight's fireworks display, brought to you by Bishop International Airport.
Ann Arbor, though, just having to fire away as many shots as they can. Don't be so selective and try to find the best shot. Just try to find any shot right now, down 2. Sometimes starting to dwindle away, and we're seeing Flint City get back some of that control.
Mm-hmm. Key puts a little heat on there, but Flint City able to get some separation. Doan steps up, plays it back over the midfield line. To the back now. Got a room here down beneath us. Played ahead.
Flint City really just knows how to run their lanes.
Yeah. Play this through, knocked down there. Looked like Doan got a leg on that. Now Ricketts, the speedster, trying to get some separation here. Nice fake there. Ricketts still with it. The footwork, here she comes, taking it into her own hands here, or should I say feet, and a shot that's gathered in by Holman, but you see the athleticism and the speed. We've got a Flint City AFC player down from Ricketts.
Wow, I mean, Ricketts literally breaking ankles out here. I'm not trying to make a joke. I know she's down right now. I'm hoping the best for her, that it's just, you know, a tweak and she can get up and walk this one off. But Ricketts, I mean, she just confuses the defense, freezes you up just to run straight right back at you. And it's hard to move those feet and keep yourself chopping that way. It really tangles you up.
Hopefully just some cramping issues there. And
yeah, it seems like he's stretching her out, so it doesn't seem like it's any ligaments or bones at least.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's a lot of effort being exhausted tonight, so I would absolutely not doubt if some cramping starts going on.
Still tending here to the Flint City AFC player, continuing to try to stretch her out.
That's at least the nice thing about the PM games is the sun's not beating on you too bad, or else we might see a couple more of those cramping situations.
That is Zoe Hudson that got up there.
Good to see her get back up and walk it off. She's able to walk off by herself just fine.
Yep.
And she's got a smile on her face, so that's good news.
Yes, it is. Outstanding talent. Her career has progressed each and every level. And into the match now, Kayla Shuk. She's wearing number 27. She's listed as a goalkeeper, but she is going to play in the field for the time being.
Yeah, this will be fun. She's been with Aquinas last year as a freshman. She was all league team and league MVP with Farmington in high school, all as a goalkeeper, though. So it'll be fun to see her in a new position and see how she handles that.
Here she is, first touch for her. Unable to gather it in, and now Rusin in the fin. Out wide. Key unable to keep possession of that. We're into the 83rd minute. 4-2 lead for Flint City AFC. Throw in restart for them. Key trying to intercept that. Whistle called to give this possession back over to Holman. I think she touched it with a hand there.
Yeah, I think so. I didn't see anything out of the ordinary with her play or her intent. I think it was just a hand.
Holman sends it down the pitch. Now Ann Arbor, can they make a late push here? Down by a pair. They've had it at a one-goal match twice at 2-1 and 3-1. And neither time, Lexi, it's lasted long. The one-goal deficit, 2 minutes or thereabouts before Blackburn scored her second to make it 3-1. And both the 3-2 and the 4-2 goals coming in the 66th minute.
And if you're Coach Roy, that's one of the things that you've got to be most excited about is the response from his players after a goal scored.
Nice play there to get through, but they give it away, does AFC Ann Arbor. Knocked down, stabbed down with that right foot by Blackburn. Out wide with it. Good size advantage she has. Can it make a difference here? We'll see. Still with it. Just plays it through, ran out of options there. Was double teamed.
Well, we could have seen Lauren Boss kind of streak that field with her, push up forward with her. She had a nice turn on it and just no teammates there to look to.
At the midfield line, Flint City with it. Play it to the back. Abby Worthman wanted it back, got it back. Ricketts. Another great play out of her. Plays it ahead. Gets through, and a good job coming over to get that out of harm's way by Caitlin O'Malley.
Ackroyd just not finding the ball before Flint City gets to it, but she streaked all the way from that opposite side of the field to get into the middle there. She was trying to get a foot on it, just didn't get there in time. But it is nice to see the movement out of Ann Arbor. A lot of people have been staying kind of in their lane, and we're seeing a little bit more intertwining and weaving out of Ann Arbor.
Lena Berra checked in a few minutes ago. Ricketts back to Berra. I don't think Berra was ready for that.
No, they were pretty close to each other, and Ricketts put some heat on that, so tough to gather that pass.
Anna Doan. Restart, intercepted by Flint City. Doan trying to get it back, and there's a whistle. Yep, that was a play where Doan held on to the Flint City player, and the possession changes to the home team in the white kits.
Yeah, you stop your opponent's forward momentum, and that'll be a quick one to whistle on.
87th minute, 2-goal lead for Flint City AFC. Trying to close this one out. Inaugural match in the franchise history of Flint City AFC. Worthman knocked it down. Touched on there onto the foot there of Lopez. Lopez gets it back. Now it's Worthman. Lefty kick, and Robertson comes over to scoop that up. Out to the circle at midfield. Cahalan knocked it down. Rusanen gets it back. Barrett trying to play it through to Ricketts. Ricketts. Get to it. It's going to be Ann Arbor maintaining possession of it here, I do believe. Yep.
Ricketts' game, even at just 14, already is reminding me a little of Allie Leonard's game, just that magic with the ball that Coach Roy talked about that Allie has. I'm seeing definitely some of that magic out of Ricketts, as well as the same Energizer Bunny type of mentality as well. She's running all over the place.
She is. No coffee needed.
If only I could be that way.
Right? Be fun to watch her and so many of the talented young ladies in this league as their development continues and progresses in their careers. Played through here in the 89th minute. Finally rolls into touch where Ann Arbor will go quick, trying to get one here late to draw to a one-goal game. But Flint City comes away, takes it out of there. A lot of blue over there, and Ann Arbor comes out with it for the time being. Key, nice play down to keep it alive. Barra sends it back for Rusanen. Rusanen, tightly defended there. Trying to play it through, good foot there from Flint City. They get it back out to midfield. Here's the aforementioned Leonard, Allie Leonard. Didn't have it on her foot for long. Played out wide on the wing.
And something we mentioned about Ann Arbor a couple times today, their slim roster. They're also without Eitzman. That's Emily Eitzman. She's been on this team since she was 17 years old. She was the youngest player in their history to score a goal. Yeah, she's a little older now. She's grown a bit over the years.
Ricketts now.
Yeah,
Right?
was, right.
Yeah, right.
Exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So, yeah, she got that record beaten now by Ricketts, but hey.
That one may be tough to break.
That will be tough
Unless
to break.
there's
That's
a
good
13-year-old out there, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's
Eitzman
amazing.
had that record at 17. Ricketts took that away, but Eitzman, she's one of those players that is absolutely missed by Ann Arbor today. She's one of those constants. She's been hurt, so she hasn't been practicing, and it was going to be a game-time decision on if she played today. Obviously, she's not in there today, so.
So they've added 3 minutes here of extra time. Roman's got that one. So less than 3 for AFC Ann Arbor to try and claw back into this one, down 4-2. Doan trying to get this ball to settle. Played out wide. Flint City. Here's Blackburn now. Blackburn gonna send one wide of the target. Trying for that hat trick.
I almost called it. She's still got a little bit of time, but yeah, Blackburn. She looked patient. She looked so calm in that set play right there. She saw the keeper come out of that box and knew it was wide open, so best idea to shoot it while she was out a little further, but just too much heat on it.
Yep. Worthman guilty of the foul there on guess who? Chloe Ricketts. So they'll line this one up. Hollingsworth was in the neighborhood. Looks like they're going to go with Tatiana Mason, though, here with a kick.
This could be Ann Arbor as one of their last chances at a good shot opportunity.
You're right, but Homan's there. Easy stop for her.
Homan, always there. And a lot of times it looks like the ball just goes straight to her hands, but she moves her feet really well and she chops them and gets to that position before the ball gets there. So that's why, I mean, it looks like she doesn't have to move, but she moves so quickly that she's there and ready.
Positionally sound. She's been really good. And the goal that Ricketts scored, I don't know that any keeper is going to stop that one. That was a beautiful goal that Ricketts scored in the first half.
Textbook.
Yep, 34th minute. Left wing side. And the end to our right. It's hung up in the air. Barra knocks it down. Barra wants it back. Can she get to it? Holman comes out. Says, no, you're not going to get that. Calms it down here.
And a good presence from Grace Simon there as well to follow up with the ball and shield Ann Arbor from getting to it before Oman could get her hands on it first.
Got to be close to the extra time being elapsed. They said 3 minutes to start. Right around that time frame now. And there is the whistle. Flint City AFC, a 4-2 victory as they begin play in the USLW League with a victory here tonight at Atwood Stadium. This one will go down in the history books for this franchise, and an impressive showing in a 2-goal win. They get 2 in the match from Leonard and 2 from Blackburn, and they win it by a final of 4-2.
Well, Ben, I think Coach Roy is going to be pretty happy with his Flint City team. His keys going into this game was focus on themselves, control the pace of this game, keep Ann Arbor chasing them, and I think that they accomplished that key pretty well. They stayed in control. They had nice touches, nice balls all the way around, and a strong defensive back line. Of course, Oman in the net that hardly lets anything slip by her. So great start to the season for Flint City, and I will say Ann Arbor is not going to be too upset with this one either. They never gave up on anything. They played with a 100% effort until the whistle blew, even down 2. We knew with 3 minutes left that it was looking out of reach, but even in those last 3 minutes, they kept going full force with a very small roster tonight.
They did. That's how you start a franchise.
That is.
1 match, 1 win, 4-2 victory. Jenna Blackburn, 2 goals for her. And Allie Leonard with a pair of goals to power the offense for Flint City. Chloe Ricketts, the first goal for AFC Ann Arbor. And they got their second goal to make it a 3-2 game from Brooklyn Whitehead. But in the end, Flint City AFC 1-0 here in 2022. And USLW League action. We'll see them again on Thursday night right here on 11 Sports. They'll welcome in Indy 11, pair of 1-0 teams.
It's going to be a good one. I'm excited.
Be fun. So we'll see you then, partner.
All right. I can't wait.
All right. So post-game interview coming up on the Bucks YouTube channel with head coach Aaron Roy. I'll make my way down to the pitch. That'll be up within a matter of a couple of minutes. I'll let Coach get free, talk to his team. We'll talk to him after. That'll be on the Bucks YouTube channel. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast tonight. It was our pleasure to bring it to you. For Lexi Ayala, all of our crew, Ed Hara and all of his gang, appreciate all the guys and gals on our crew do to make our broadcast possible here from Atwood Stadium. Ben Holden saying thanks for watching. See you and talk with you again on Thursday night, 7 Eastern, right here for more action in USL W League action as the Flint City squad will take on Indy 11. Gets underway at 7 on Thursday. Until then, have a great rest of your weekend. Stay safe.
1% interest on your checking account is nice, but 5% is better. Boost Checking from Dort Financial pays 5% APY on balances up to $10,000 when simple requirements are met. Earn up to $500 annually in dividends. Boost Checking from Dort Financial Credit Union.
At Regional Medical Imaging, we have a singular focus: patient care and imaging. Our patients are top priority. With RMI's new virtual check-in or VCI process, you can expect singular contact imaging, meaning you will only come in contact with the technologist performing your exam. At RMI, every technologist has the proper protective equipment, and we have enough supplies to offer every patient a mask. Your safety is our #1 priority. Regional Medical Imaging, our family taking care of your family.
What makes Snyder Financial unique is that we're a family-run financial advisory firm.
Our clients enjoy working with us because we're a family. We understand family and relationships.
We absolutely find joy in building relationships with our clients.
And we really want to help them feel educated and feel empowered with their planning.
The level of service and commitment that we have to our clients, that's what we put above everything else.
Snyder Financial, a proud sponsor of the Flint City Bucks.
Your future starts at Flint.
The world needs students like us.
Students with purpose and passion.
We've got determination,
Spirit.
tenacity,
Brains. Guts. Heart. We've got it all.
Pride in my school, pride in myself.
The future is ours.
I'm proud of Flint.
There's no place I'd rather be.
Calling it a day, Carrie?
Oh no, there's more.
Like what?
More reps, more steps. More this, more that. More time to breathe. More hustle, more grind.
There's more to Carrie Underwood.
And I should wrap by midnight.
Impressive.
And there's more to Body Armor Light with natural sweeteners, no sugar added, and only 20 calories.
Since 1936, Dover has been specializing in doors for your home.
Do you do garage doors?
Dover does it. The area's largest selection to meet everybody's style and budget.
But do you do entry doors?
Absolutely. From steel, fiberglass, wood core, we have the look you'll love. Dover does it.
How about storm doors?
Of course, we have them all: steel, aluminum, glass, and the very popular retractable screen. Dover does it.
Were you going to ask about interior doors?
Why not?
You know it. Whether it's a hanging door, bifold door, sliding door, special shapes and sizes, Dover does it. For all your door needs, installation or service, trust the experts. We've been delivering quality for over 80 years. Dover does it.
At Advanced Physical Therapy Center, our goal is to get you back to doing the things you love.
I felt really bad pain in my back. I came to Advanced Physical Therapy Center, and after therapy, I started to feel better again so that I can tumble and do gymnastics again.
I got up one day and I couldn't hardly walk. I came in here and the guys worked with me and they got me back on my feet.
Don't let pain or injury stop you from living your life to the fullest. The experts at Advanced Physical Therapy Center can help at 8 convenient locations.
Hey Bucks fans, it's your center back here, number 15, Charlie Booth with the Flint City Bucks. Come join me and a few of my teammates on July 11th from 5:30 to 7:30 at Halo Burger on Hill Road in Grand Blanc for some free merch and some good food. Hope to see you guys soon.
Hurley Medical Center has the region's only children's hospital, the only children's emergency department, and the only pediatric intensive care unit. Don't delay your child's care. Children are safe at Hurley.
You work overtime to build the life you want. With PFCU Mobile Services, we are where you are, making banking easier and access to loans that will help you reach your financial goals. Stop by or visit us online today.
We good? Aaron Roy, head coach. First of all, congrats on the win. First ever in the history of the franchise. I know it means a lot to you and these young ladies that are on your club. How's it feel to get this one?
It feels great. I know a lot of the players, and including me. We came out here with a few jitters in this first game, but it was a great battle. It was a lot of fun. Great back and forth game. I give a lot of credit to AFC Ann Arbor too. I mean, they really battled with us, and they gave us some issues to iron out. But the girls worked hard, and they ironed out everything they needed to, and we came away with a win. So
this is going to be the norm. We get fireworks every post-game interview, right? Kidding, of course.
Perfect.
Talk about the match and how it went. You know, we chatted before, and you kind of said to me and Lexi and part of our crew, like, yeah, I'm feeling a little bit. But when did that go away? Then when did it become just a game that you're used to playing and coaching it?
I would say after halftime, when we were able to go in and talk and make a few adjustments coming into the second half, we were a bit more organized. Again, credit to Ann Arbor, they were quite dynamic. They gave us some problems with their movement away from the ball. But you know, once we got organized, once we ironed that out in the locker room, we felt pretty good in the second half.
Player-wise, Blackburn with a couple of goals, Leonard with a couple. We talked early in the week. Those were two players of many that you said to me and to Lexi, these are players that are going to be big pieces of our team. Talk about the performance out of those two.
Jenna Blackburn was fantastic today. I mean, her movement up top and just her physical presence, she was able to really just lean into players and get around the edge quite a few times. And you know, and that does a lot for us, you know, especially in transition when we're building. She had those back lines have to stay honest, and you can't really press too high when you have someone with that amount of talent that's floating around up there. So, yeah, Jenna had a great game, and I was very pleased with her performance tonight.
Yeah. And then being a part of this, I know we talked, you've been coaching for 20 years. You've been around this level of soccer, you told me, for 7 years. This is something different, though. This is something special. What's it mean to you, Aaron, to be a part of this and be a part of this franchise?
It means the world. I mean, this is something that I would have never really dreamed of 7 years ago. 7 years ago, it was just playing in parks here and there, and now, I mean, to have a wonderful venue like this and stands full of fans, and of course we can see what's happening here. I mean, yeah. this is all wonderful, and what I like most about it is that these extraordinary young women that work so hard and enjoy this game, they deserve all of this.
That's awesome. If this is any indication, and I know there's more on the way, not to take anything away from this team and what they did tonight, I'm a big offensive guy, so I'm in favor of you scoring 4 a night.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah, we like to go forward, that's for sure. You know, we preach go north, east and west. We don't like doing that. So anytime we can find feet or put one behind them, let's go.
Aaron, thanks for this. Congrats to you and your staff and your team and everybody involved. I know it means an awful lot. As you said, it means the world. Historic night. Thanks for this, my friend.
Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Enjoy the fireworks.
Absolutely.
All right, so we'll see their team again on Thursday on 11 Sports and here on the Bucks YouTube channel as well. 7 o'clock kick. They'll take on Indy 11 in Game 2 for Flint City AFC as they continue on here in year 1 of the USLW League. A big win, a history-making win tonight for Flint City AFC, their first ever in this new league of 44 teams. For Lexi Ayala, all of our crew, Ben Holden saying thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the broadcast. We'll see you on Thursday night.
You